You think Aisha was really 9? Well, it doesn't matter if she was 9 years old or not. We know through authentic hadiths and authentic history that she was past the age of maturity, and that's all that matters. We know that she was a totally fine, suitable spouse for Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with their marriage. So her age is irrelevant.
What the fuck?
I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Like, I am beyond fucking done with MAGA in my comments, calling me evil, calling me a bad person, making fun of my appearance, doing whatever the fuck you want. I'm fucking done. For Charlie Kirk, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. Yesterday I made a video explaining how you still support this man after he literally called a woman on live TV Piggy, okay? You guys were saying, well, her name's Peggy, that's why. Her name's fucking Catherine, okay? Or she called her McGee. Stop.
No, you stop. We're going to celebrate somebody getting assassinated, getting a bullet put through their neck. We're going to celebrate that. But where we draw the line is somebody calling a woman Piggy. Get out of here. You people are, what is the, I can't, you people are pathetic. Let's really think about this for a second. Charlie Kirk gets a bullet put through his neck. She comes out on social media and starts celebrating, saying, thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. She comes out and starts celebrating. Then she hears Trump supposedly call a woman Piggy, whether he did or didn't, and now she's outraged. That's a problem. Charlie Kirk getting assassinated, we can celebrate that. But I draw the line at you calling a woman Piggy. Go sit down and be quiet.
And maybe it's just a case that you are an evil person and they're just calling you out for being an evil person. For some reason in today's world, these people, when they get told the truth, think that you're a hateful person. No, they're just calling a spade a spade. It's really that simple. But of course, in you guys' delusional world, things that are actually those things are not those things because you don't think they're those things. Just because you think a certain thing doesn't make it not that thing. And you're an idiot, which makes you an idiot.
Who are you gonna kill?
Nazis.
Who do you define as a Nazi?
What do you mean? It's pretty...
In this context, who's a Nazi?
Stephen Miller's a Nazi.
So you're gonna kill Stephen Miller?
If I had a chance, yeah, I would.
I don't know if that's something I'd say on camera, bro.
And this is why what happened to Charlie Kirk happened, because these people will label you a Nazi, label you a homophobe, label you all sorts of labels so that they can do what they do. They claim that they're not violent, but they'll label you an evil person who they believe should be able to get killed, and then they laugh at you when you get killed, but they're not violent apparently.
Hey, I have a question. The front doors are locked here.
Yeah, what do you need?
I'm trying to get to the queer self-defense class.
Okay, around the corner.
So the south side of the building, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, and it said on the flyer, trans folks fight for free.
Yeah, you're trans.
I'm trans-indigenous.
You're what?
I'm trans-indigenous. My parents, bigoted doctor, assigned me white skin at birth, but I identify as a brown-skinned native.
Dude, get out of here.
Well, are you trans-native phobic?
No.
Well, then what's the problem?
Do you know how confusing this is to people and how you're making a mockery out of natives?
Well, that's ironic, don't you think?
No, we are protecting people here with self-defense.
And that's, I want to participate.
No.
I'm a native. Trans natives are natives, and this is our land.
Dude, I'm calling the cops.
Don't misindigenate me. I am not a dude.
Get out of
here. Why are you being trans-native phobic right now?
Please leave.
No. This is my land, and you're trespassing. You're cis-American, so how about you leave?
I need you to leave the property now.
No. What are you going to do?
I'm calling the police.
You're going to call the police on me because I'm a trans-native man of color?
You're mocking people.
That's a hate crime.
No, what you're doing is a hate crime.
Call the police then. It's really sad you're being trans-native phobic right now.
Dude,
Folks, this individual is being trans-native phobic. I'm trying to get into a queer self-defense class, and this is how they treat trans people of color. Really sad. I hope you should be proud of yourself for being trans-native phobic.
You should be ashamed of what you're doing.
Really sad. Trans natives are natives.
You need to leave.
Gotcha, bitch.
Before we get back into the video, if you guys have enjoyed the video thus far, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the bell so that you're notified when a video comes out. And let us get back into the video.
You can't come in here and pay me and then you can talk to us all kind of way you want to, bro. The fuck?
I can talk to you however the hell I
No,
want
you
to.
cannot.
Go back to your damn country if you want to act like that.
Back to the... You just told me to go back to my country?
Yes, I did say that.
Bitch, I saw your fucking EBT card in there. Guess who?
So what?
Guess who paid for that motherfucking
So
shit?
what?
I did.
Oh, well.
Bitch, you know how...
Bitch, how you want me to feed my kids? I'm fat.
Oh my fucking God, bro, you got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah, you got me fucked
I
up.
pay
Bitches
taxes
like to eat.
for your fucking food.
Yeah, bitches like to eat and my kids like to eat.
I pay taxes for your fucking food, and you told me to go back to my country?
Good. That's what you
Your
need
fucking
to do.
lazy, big-ass bitch. The fuck look like a fucking upside-down bowling pin looking ass.
That's because I like to
You look like my fucking Suburban, okay? Fucking potato bill looking ass header. Get the fuck out of here.
I can tell you right now, I do not have to see the person behind the camera, but just by hearing them speak, I can already know what they look like.
You're 6 inches in Charlie, Trump is 6 inches in you. Which way you moving?
So are you done?
That's my question.
Do you have anything like civil to talk about?
Yeah, that's my civil. That's my question.
That's our civil question.
It's not very civil. That's actually like sexualizing me.
I mean, it's pretty funny. Right.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know.
So are you done sexualizing me? Are you done harassing me?
I mean, not until you answer the question, really, but...
I mean, I can call like campus police. Like, you're making me uncomfortable.
Sounds
to
like
me.
you sexual.
I mean, you kind of bet that I would never come up and say anything to you guys in person, to your face.
Yeah, and
but-
the first
and
thing
then,
you come up and
I
do
come
is
up and-
sexualize me.
Yeah, and I say something to your face, so you know you're kind of wrong.
Yeah,
about that.
the thing you come up and say to my face is sexualizing me.
Right. You know,
Why do you
you're-
fantasize about me doing sexual acts?
I think it's pretty hilarious, actually.
It's really
That's hilarious
fucking
to you?
hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the people that I make the drawings for, you know, they all enjoy it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
make sexual drawings of me?
Not sexual, but you
Sicko.
know. Oh, is that why you blocked
Leave me alone. I'll call campus police.
If you find her hot, let me know. Okay, let's
Yo,
go.
walk away or I'm calling campus police.
These will be the same lunatics talking about how they were SA, but the very thing that they call SA is the very thing that they would do to other people. Of course, these are also the same lunatics who are in college and supposedly get higher education, which apparently makes them more intelligent in their worldview. But of course, you go to college and you come out saying absolute nonsense like these idiots.
Now most trans people cannot go internationally anywhere where they don't appear as like an M on their passport.
And
that's just not, that's dangerous for trans people. If you've got, if you want to do, I'm running into this with a friend right now who tries to do war correspondence in countries that don't like trans people.
So you're asking the U.S. government to produce a false document to lie to a foreign government.
It's not
to get a visa.
are you saying that it was a false document before, that the government was just lying this entire time?
If you're a man and they put female on your passport, they're lying.
Well, if you put gender and put woman, isn't that fine?
There's no W. It's male or female. Those are sexes. It's biology.
Sure, but couldn't we just update the passport to be gender?
No.
Why not?
Because we're identifying a biological structure of human beings for a purpose, because different laws...
On the passport?
Indeed. It's an ID.
Well, she being for real because everything she just said was stupid.
Will not hand you my license. I am not required to hand you in your hand my license. No, sir.
Yes, ma'am. We'll ask you to step out. Yes.
You'll just have to wait a second.
No.
There's my license right there. There's my name right there. I'll show it to you, but I don't ever hand it over. I've lost licenses that way. I don't hand.
When my supervisor gets here, I'll be getting your driver's license.
No, you won't, sir. It's in my vehicle. I never hand over original documents to anybody. I carry copy. I don't have the copies with me, but I'll show you, but I will not hand.
Is there a reason?
Yes, because I've lost things that way before.
You lost them, though, not us, right?
I have lost original documents by handing them over before.
The DMV didn't personally hand you that piece of paper and say this is your registration.
Yeah, I think that, and that's fine. I can get another one of those, but government issued things like
also
cards.
get another license.
No,
if
I won't do it.
it.
No, sir. I know for a fact I'm not required to hand an officer my driver's license. I have to show it to you.
Do you read case law?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you know the case law for this?
I don't know it off the top of my head, but I can find it quickly. So I'm just saying, I know what my rights are.
100%.
I know I don't.
Yeah, I know your
Yeah,
rights too. I'm certified in the state of Florida as an LEO
great.
officer. I know rights. I know case law. I know everything.
That's excellent. You can only detain me for like 20 minutes unless you're going to arrest me.
You were
and then I'm
detained
free to
since
go.
you were stopped. Yeah.
Okay, so we're about 15 minutes into it.
Assuming you know that case law too, right?
I don't have to answer that. What am I being arrested for?
Restroom resisting.
Resisting what? What am I charged with?
Resisting them.
Obstruction law enforcement.
Yeah, it is exactly what happens when you talk too much. You thought you knew what you were doing, but clearly you didn't.
Hi, I'm Scout. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm an interdisciplinary major at UBC. I'm in my last semester. My primary thematic focus is decolonizing academia and public knowledge systems, and my secondary thematic focus is biocultural and linguistic futurity.
For those who don't know what that means, can you give us a quick rundown?
Yeah, basically what I focus on is the promises that the institution has made and also the emergence of indigenous ways of knowing and being across the disciplines, and I feature in a lot of stuff like language revitalization, or the emergent vitality of languages rather, and just kind of a bunch of stuff. I've taken courses in over 20 departments, so
okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
There is really no surprise here. They look the same, they talk the same, they say the same stupid things over and over again. She was talking about, we're here to decolonize systems, and we're here to, I'm an active pronoun member. Why in the blue hell do they all talk like this and they actually feel like they're saying something when they're really not? And of course, you have rainbow colored hair.
Women on Thanksgiving. And men on... Okay, I see what you're doing. Well, he paid for those. All of these. This, that, these, those, these, and this. Plus the house and the electricity. This, that, that. The funny thing is, if you were single, you'd have to do all of this by yourself anyway and pay for it. Your gender role is so easy. Just cook the food, take care of the house, and don't be such a nagging bitch.
This is hysterical. So I reported the other day, and this has got a lot of trans posts really mad for some reason, that when I walk down the street here, every once in a while a car will stop and a man in the car will hit on me or, approach me as if I am available for rent. Well, I mean, that was all funny. Today, a man stopped his van and started talking to me and was really adamant about trying to get me to either go in the van with him or do something with him, whatever. Of course, I'm not that girl. But the man turned his van all the way around, came over just to chat with me for a while. And so I tell him about my OnlyFans, I tell him about, all this and blah, and that I'm absolutely not going to do anything with him right now. So I'm chatting with him, and he asked for little things like to touch my hand, to see how soft my skin is. We're talking about what I went through with the transition. At some point in the conversation, I realized this man, who is now sitting in the passenger seat of his van, has pulled out his rather beautiful and very large, and has begun doing things to himself as I'm talking about this, that, and the other while he's looking at me. Now, I find this hilarious. So I continue talking to him, but I'm mean too. So I distract him. At some point, some girl was walking down the street, and I'm like, dude, you're about to expose yourself to a woman. And he's like, ah! And pulls his shirt down and everything. It was freaking hysterical. Anyway, about 7 minutes in, the guy finishes. I tell him that he's not going to get anything from me whatsoever unless he goes to my other site. He has me write down the details, and that was the end of that. So in about 10 minutes or so, I took a guy by simply using my voice and the visage of me all the way to the end, and then said goodbye, and came here to the place where I like to have a drink in the middle of the day so I can get some sun. My life is hysterical at times.
A transphobe to these people is basically a person who doesn't agree with the nonsensical and stupid things that they believe in. And yeah, you made this story up. This didn't happen.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
Wow, you're so brave. You sat down during the national anthem in a country that you live in. How about, you move to a country that you respect and you care about instead of making videos to show us all that you're a stupid person?
Reminder that tomorrow's holiday was based off of absolute lies and deception.
Reminder that we do not care about your opinion.
Do I think Thanksgiving is an offensive holiday? Yes.
It's a holiday that's commemorating the genocide of Native people. We still deal with the scars of this today.
It wasn't our land to take. Mm-hmm. We took it, and we're celebrating that we took it from other people who lived there first. Mm-hmm. And I think it's not nice.
Is that what Thanksgiving is about?
Yeah.
The idea of celebrating, it just glorifies the smallpox blankets and other things we did to just completely eradicate the Native American.
I think we should, like you said, rename it.
What would you choose to rename it?
Food and Family Day.
Blue checkmark liberals on Twitter have been saying Thanksgiving is offensive. You shouldn't celebrate it. Well, we're here at Rutgers University to see if the student body agrees with that. Let's see what they think. I just noticed your shirt and wanted to get your opinion about something.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
So, do you think Thanksgiving is an offensive holiday to celebrate?
I think that it's not intended to be offensive, but if you know the story, it is. And I think what's more offensive is the fact that we teach little kids in schools like a surface level story that isn't true. That I think is so much more offensive to, I'm not Native American, but if I was, I would be really offended. And
why?
It's not my job to speak for Native American people, but I would rather not offend anybody because there's no risk, you know what I'm saying, to just like reject it.
So we maybe not to offend people, we should reject Thanksgiving?
Not as, okay, I phrased it badly, but at least not teach little kids that the Pilgrims and Native Americans were best friends and treated each other well, because that's not what happened.
Will you show the camera your shirt?
Cool. Yeah, this is from the Pride Parade last summer, June 30th. Awesome. It was the anniversary of the Stonewall riots, and it was an epic parade.
Epic, okay. Well, I'm sure it was. Do you think Thanksgiving and all of its history and what it started as, do you think we should be celebrating it based on its history?
I think that Thanksgiving is currently an institution in American culture, and I think that its immediate effects are nice and good. But I also think that every time that we have it, we should always consider the fact that the Native Americans are a people that we have kind of misrepresented as being okay with it or being happy about it during this like time in our holidays.
So you don't think that Native Americans are okay with it?
I think that they're probably not okay with how it's been represented.
Do you think Thanksgiving is an offensive holiday to celebrate?
No. I myself am part Native American.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really think it's that offensive to celebrate it.
Did you guys notice a very common trait amongst all of the people who said stupid things in this video? I want you guys pointed out in the comment section. Let's get the comment section flowing with what you guys noticed among them.
Justify being transphobic by saying they're worried that men are going to dress up as women and come into the women's restroom and touch them or their children always fucking make me giggle because, babe, your problem isn't trans women, it's cis men.
Their worry would be valid because a man or a cis man, according to your stupid ideology, could just claim that he is a trans woman and you would believe him, and then he can go into the women's spaces and do what you just said they would do. So yeah, this is what your stupid ideology brings about.
What does this sign mean to you?
Originally from the song Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and it adds fundamental rights at the end because they do want fundamental rights.
What rights do you feel have been taken away from women?
My body, my choice. My body, my choice, obviously. And the takeaway of abortion.
You like abortion?
I like abortion, yeah.
What happens in an abortion?
You get rid of, when you're pregnant, you have the choice to get rid of the baby before it's born.
Okay. So it's a baby?
No,
you said it was a baby. Yeah. What is it when you're getting rid of something?
A fetus? I don't know the correct words for it.
You said it was a baby.
No, it's not. No, it's not. She misspoke. I misspoke. I do that a lot.
I think it's a baby. So I would agree with what you said. Are you her mom? So you've been pregnant? What was it in your womb when you were pregnant?
It was an embryo.
An embryo of what?
Cells, yeah.
Well, what type of cells?
Cells. Embryo.
Well, what type of embryo? Embryo is just a stage of development. So what type of embryo was it?
I'm not sure.
Well, it would be, you're a human, right? So you could have human offspring, so it would be a human embryo.
And this is exactly the brainwashing that we're all talking about. This kid did not know what she was talking about, but of course, because she was brainwashed by her parents and forced to come out, well, probably not forced to come out at this point, she didn't even know how to defend what she was protesting.
Do you think it's alright to still watch Harry Potter?
No. If money is going into her pocket, do not watch it.
At the end of the day, she's a person, but then what she creates is amazing.
You can separate the two. You can still enjoy Michael Jackson music, even though some of the stuff you maybe have done wasn't great.
Enjoy the films for what they are, just think they're good films.
I feel like the more balanced and pragmatic approach is being able to separate the art from the artist, but it's a complete no-go in this world to support anything that's the output of a turf.
Wouldn't touch it, never. I don't think they were that good to begin with.
So I don't agree with J.K. Rowling's viewpoints. She's not getting any
direct personal benefit from watching the movies, I think.
The philosophy of separate the creation from the creator is something that it should be kept in mind. Even I've seen some of the stuff that J.K. Rowling has said online. While I'm watching it, I forget about it. But then I come on TikTok and Instagram and I see, what is the creator of this series saying?
Those who've already got the DVD and the books, there's no harm reading them. I wouldn't give money to her now.
You're all losers.
Trump is actively trying to start a civil war in America, and he has. And he has. We are on the brink of going into civil war. And before you say that I'm being dramatic and I don't know what I'm talking about, he had Texas, a state that agrees with all of his policies, agrees with everything that he says, and will go along with his fascist regime. He told them to deploy their National Guard into Illinois, a state that doesn't agree with Trump, that doesn't agree with his fascist regime, and actively works against him. Okay? He sent a red state to deploy their National Guard into a blue state. He is trying to get both sides to fight against each other. Not to mention, he is threatening the reinvoking of the Insurrection Act. And if you don't know what the Insurrection Act, in the most digestible way I can feed it to you, it is pretty much just the president having the power to deploy military into every single state, onto their streets. This Insurrection Act is only in case of emergencies, like serious fucking emergencies in the country. And he is twisting a narrative, saying that protesters are out of saying that these blue states are out of hand, that they're violent, that they're a threat to the country, when in reality, they're not. It's peaceful protesting. What makes those protests dangerous are the ICE agents, are the National Guard that are sent there and violently take down the protest. That's what's dangerous, not the protesters themselves, not the states themselves. The people that Trump is sending into these protests to diffuse it in a violent manner. That's what's dangerous. So he's using this as an excuse to deploy our troops into our streets. Do you see what I'm saying here? And you may be asking, why would he do this? Like, this makes no sense. Why would he do this? If there's a civil war, there will be no elections. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? If there is a civil war, there will be no elections, which means that Trump and the people that he has placed into other offices will be there until the war is done. There is no voting them out. There's nothing. There's none of that. Trump is actively making himself a dictator. He is actively seizing all power over the United States. To do what? To, in the most blatant way I can, perpetuate the fascist regime.
What do you guys have to say in the comment section down below about listening to a woman who has a bullnose ring piercing talking about politics? Because I can guarantee you right now, nobody is listening to you except for the lunatics who are already in your bubble.